What's up, everyone? Hold on. It's lip gloss time. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. Welcome to the show. We're going to talk some basketball, talk some hockey. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened last night in the NFL matchup. And we do have a special guest. Mr. Tim Earle is going to come on, and we're going to talk some NBA free picks with him, expert handicapper from Picks and Parlays. I believe they've been number one in the NBA over at the site. Yesterday, they were number one on the site. 12-3, Earle Sports Bets was. Last 7 days, they're number one on the site. They're up $2,200, and they're number one on our hottest cappers list. They're also number one for all of 2023. So, Tim Earle is going to be on the show today. We might want to listen to what he's saying, because he's pretty hot right now. Also, don't forget about my sponsor. As you guys are rolling in here, if you could just hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the Picks and Parlays channel, do that. And then check out my sponsor, beep, beep, official sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. They're going to give you up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts signing up with Caesars, as long as you use my promo code, Woodful. Otherwise, they're like, F that. No, not for you. Actually, that's not true, but it is what it is. I'm still trying to get ready because there were so many of you that got left in, okay, because of the Bills game. So it was funny because Lenny and I were having that talk on the show yesterday, right? Saying that if a game should happen to be canceled or get suspended or anything like that happens, what do? It just counts as a push. In the Woody, but in the HC, it would count as a loss. But in this case, it counted as a push all the way through because the game had started already. I'm not going to make everyone. I didn't even know that what had happened. What had happened was I didn't even know until I saw it in the ladies group chat. There's one of my ladies right there in the group chat. Hi, Julie Carly. Really scary stuff there. I still haven't seen it with my own eyes, but I read a few articles about it. So just really hope all the best for that guy, and all of your picks were pushes. So there's that. Hi, Bill. I sent you a shirt, Bill. He's sending them out in a few days. So y'all just keep, yes, I did get your email. Shirt should be on its way. God, sorry. I was like rushing. There's still a bunch of the Sockers I haven't done. AB, Joan, Jim Bob, and Michael. And then also last week, whoever was in it from last week, I don't have you guys updated yet either. So that's what's happening with me right now. Tatum over 31.5 points for Billiam. All right. Tatum over 31.5p. Okay. Got it. Hi, Tobias. Hello, Tobias, my love. I'm going to try to do these in different colors so we can maybe color coordinate them a little bit better just as we're going through, but it might turn out to be too much a pain in the butt. Canucks. My NBA picks yesterday were lacking. Dom, I never got your last week's last Woody. Were you in? I got your this week's. You're still on the board here, but did you give me a last Woody, Miss Parlay? Sometimes I start a little late because I'm trying to freaking get all the names up. I'm sorry, Ryan. Hi, Rodney. Top of the bag, everyone. Hit that like button. You're going to go Leafs -1.5. All right. Got you, boo. Marquette on the money line for Mr. Wallace. I think you're right there. So we'll do basketball in pink. We'll do hockey in purple. Brian Dance. SGA over 38.5. You're right here. SGA over 38.5. No, 28.5. Wow. A lot of insane NBA yesterday, though, huh? Lots and lots of really high scoring performances out of some of our beloved NBA peeps, players. Wizards plus the 9.5. And then at the end, oh shit, Tim doesn't need me to send him. Tim, you're here. I see you. Just come in 5 minutes. Tim Earle will be here in 5 minutes to give some NBA picks. I'll get you guys on the board, and then I'll do my NBA rundown. Like I said, I was 2-3 yesterday, which makes me at 22-15 in the NBA. So today's a new day, right? Joey, basketball, Wizards. plus 9.5. Okay. Crystal Craig is taking the Stars on the money line. Got it. Hi, Breaking Vegas. How are you, my friend? Hi, Timothy. Yes, pray for DeMar Hamlin. That was something, man. That was something. I was like, did Lenny and I manifest that because we were talking about games getting suspended? But no, that was just the marijuana talking. Texas Tech plus 1.5. Also, college football did not go the way that the Woodies thought that the way was. Did not go the way that the Woodies thought it would go. EJ. Sorry, I don't know why Tim was there. EJ, the DJ, is right here. And you're going Texas Tech plus 1. Also, a-holes, give me your freaking sports. You know who played yesterday? Penn. And also another Penn. Like, there were some of those teams that played basketball and football. And I was like, I don't freaking know. I just use to your bets online. What do you mean? Usually they'll refund the money. Or like if you had it in a parlay of some sort, they'll take out that leg of it and then pay you for the rest of your parlay. That's typically what happens is they refund the money. Continuing prayers. Yes. That is just so scary. Daniel Alexander is going to go Marquette. All right, you're in. Tim's going to take Sabres team total over 2.5. Don't even come in here with NHL business, Tim. I want your NBA, and you know it. Sabres over TT 2.5. You know it. As advertised, Mr. Earle. It's not visually daunting until you see him fall down after getting up. It was really a random routine football play. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. It wasn't like he got, smeared or anything. It was just something that made something else happen. And by the way, go Jags. Well, and by the way, go Angie Edwards. She officially beat me in fantasy football championship Super Bowl. I'm the first loser. I came in second. And honestly, even if I did play Mahomes instead of Rodgers, I'm pretty sure she still would have beat me. So at least I can not beat myself up over that. I was like kicking myself like crazy. But if she just beats me outright, I feel a lot better about my life. And it's a lesson learned. Sometimes it's bigger than bets and props. It was unreal, Allie. Oh, yo. What up, ho? Lightning minus 1.5. Yeah. Me and Lenny were talking about it last night. Who's this, Bri? Here. Light minus 1.5. Okay, got you. Where is Terry Barrow? I'm here for all his response. I don't know who that is. Is that a person that we know? What's up, BJ? Aaron Fox over 25.5. D Fox over 25.5. Just the points. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Hi, Tateness. I suck and can't get back. Neither can I, bro. Neither can I. All we had to do was make one pick on a Bengals game. Any effing pick on the Bengals game, and we'd be there. But we're not, Tate. We're not. So just checked out the parlay party and placed that bet. Excellent. Don't forget, Lenny has a new show out called the Parlay Party. All right. He's doing it almost every single day. Every single day there's sports. So go check him out over there. All bets are still currently pending. So that could be the flip side, is that because they're not done playing the game, maybe they make everyone sit out for it. But I don't think so, because time has changed. Players have changed. Motivation has changed. But sorry. But so I don't think it would be fair to make them keep with that same bet. You know what I'm saying? Or make us keep with that same bet, because the situation has changed. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, I guess. All right, darts final, and then Tim Earle's coming in. Van Gerwen High School checkout. Well, that sounds riveting. All right, TS. High school darts. Is that what we're doing right now? Okay. Hey, I bet on Little League Baseball. I'm not judging. Okay. Van Gerwen High -1. Okay. Just let me know if this happens. High darts. Okay. And now without, God, I use my shower massage thing for my throat and my neck because I'm trying to stop drinking. So now my smoking is going to reduce also. And I'm trying to get all the crap out of me. And it feels like it's all bubbling up in me as we speak. Tim, I can't push the button to get you in here. Just push the button.
I push button.
Thank you. The button, no push. Lenny says that MGM and Barstool are holding my money hostage until the NFL decides when that game will be resumed. How do you feel about this, Tim? I think they should refund the money back because now it's a new bet. It's on a different day with different players. What do you think?
Now, with my book that I use, because I'm in I'm in a state that's not legal. My book already refunded it last night pretty quickly. And they just marked it as a canceled bet. Because and in theory, I think if you look at your bets anyway, it's that the game has to finish that night, or the game has to finish at least like 55 minutes or whatever it may be. Because I know there was like a deal with like the Syracuse Wagner football game earlier in the season where they end up cutting the quarters short in the second half because it was such a blowout, and people didn't get paid out for their bet because it didn't go at least like 55 minutes or something. So I think with those, they have to at least go a certain amount of time, or they have to finish that night.
It's kind of like baseball does that too, huh? Like you have to play this amount of innings.
Obviously, this is a freak situation, and we've never seen something like this before.
Yeah.
It's one thing where if you see a player get a head injury and then they get stretchered out and then you just see them thumbs up as they go out. We got none of that last night.
Yeah.
Like that, once we heard what was, I didn't watch it at all. Like I saw the replays and stuff. I wasn't watching the game at the moment. All of a sudden, my group chats were just going bonkers, being like, "Whoa, what just happened?" CPR,
that's what happened to me too.
Like,
yeah.
what the heck is going on? And that was on my TV for about 3 hours last night, just trying to figure out what was going on with it. So this is obviously a freak situation. We've never seen anything like this in the NFL before. What will most likely happen, in my opinion, the Bills are most likely forfeiting that game. Just because when you look at it, it's in week 17 and we're about to start week 18. There's no real time to make up this game. If this is in week 3, different story. Whatever happens, and they could reschedule it easier during bye weeks or whatever. We got 1 week left. And then imagine having to play the Monday night game. We're postponing until Wednesday or Thursday, and then having to play another game. And then most likely one of these teams won't have a bye, and they'll have to play 3 games in 10 days.
Shiz.
So I honestly see, me and Higgs were having a big conversation about this morning. That the game's going to get forfeited by the Bills because the Bengals are not going to forfeit. They'll try to do whatever they can to try to get this game to go.
To get it, yeah.
And obviously, if it went vice versa, one of the Bengals players, the Bengals would have had to forfeit the game and whatever may go. But this has never been seen before, and it's definitely a very tricky situation to try to figure out.
Holy moly. Okay, real quick, let me answer some of these questions so I can keep going. But thank you. Good breakdown. Thank you for that. 3-team NHL moneyline parlay, or do you only do single bets? I stick to single bets for the most part, but every now and again, I'll do a little 2 or 3-team parlay. The Woodies have corroded my brain. I was very strict on never ever parlaying, but every now and again, if it's something that I'm not maybe like, I'm not solid on 2 picks, like they just came from someone else, it's not my cap, I'll just throw them together for like a parlay instead of wasting 2 full unit bets on them. I'll do like a half unit on a parlay just to fuck around and find out, basically. So it's on you. I say if you're going to parlay, keep them to like 2 and 3 team parlays. And if it goes higher than that, just know that it's a lottery ticket and you're hoping for it.
That Jason, or round robin.
Or round robin. Well, round robin is just 4 parlays at that point. Now you've got 4 parlays.
But a round robin, if you round robin like 4 or 5 teams, then it kind of makes it a little bit less of a risk, because if you can go 3 and 2 and still make money instead of going 4 and 1 and losing it on a parlay, if you're looking at it that way. But me and round robins don't kick it. We don't hang out. We don't get along at all.
Jason, in the HC, it's a -130, but in the last Woody, it's a 150. So that's the difference there. It is a little confusing. Both ears are waiting, I bet. Okay, so there's that. Heath, This is what Heath is digging
Yes.
today.
LSU. Yes.
Nice big doggy dogs. Okay.
And I was looking at San Jose State too. I was looking at all three of them. I have LSU plus the points. The other ones I just didn't see enough with. San Jose just looked like a weird line because they are 10-3 and Boise State is 10-2 and it's a 10.5 point spread.
Yeah,
Didn't make sense.
It was a plus 225. I got burned by them last week, but we did all hit on LSU last week. I want to say, SGSU is who burned me last week, and that's a 420. 420, the number's right. Okay. Ryan Page. Yeah, bet them all straight and then parlay them. That's
Correct.
really the best way to do it, is make 3 straight bets and then 1 parlay at a quarter unit or a half a unit or whatever. Do it.
That, or if you're placing parlays, just know that you're doing it to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Alan Miles. But I know a lot of you are really, really into Marie, Michigan State minus 6.5. I know a lot of you are really, really into it. So do what you want. You're going to learn your own way. Yep. But here's, basic thing, and I've told this to the Woodies millions of times, how I learned it when I got a guru, and the guru was teaching me. I would say, I'm usually like 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5 on my parlays. And the thing that changed my brain was, well, if you just straight bet them all, you'd be a winning player. And it was like that one sentence was like, well, no shit, Sherlock, huh? So if you're going 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, then stop parlaying and start straight betting all those, and then you'll be a winner. Just like that. And then maybe put a little bit on your parlay just to F around,
Yep, exactly.
Miss Marie. Here you are. Michigan State minus 6.5. Okay. Mitch. Are we done with college football yet? Like, can I stop thinking these might be college football?
We got,
how much?
Technically, there's 2 games left. You got the FCS championship, which is North Dakota State and South Dakota State, which, who cares? And then you get TCU and Georgia, who play Monday night, which me and Nick will probably do some type of national championship show. Watch along or something like we did last year. Except for we're not taking shots for every field goal again. That's not happening.
That was a horrible idea. Horrible.
Yeah, for every field goal, touchdown, and turnover, we all took a shot. Lenny remembers. He was on the show with us. I
was like, you guys aren't big drinkers anyway.
No, we're not.
They're not big drinkers. So I was like, this isn't going to end well.
No, at least I was better off than Nick.
I'm getting it, Tate. I'm getting my detox on. I already felt great waking up. I mean, I was still late to work and jumbled, but the Bengals game is really what kind of made me late today. A lot of shit was happening. Anything that happens after 24 hours is a canceled bet, says Alan. And that's part of it too. We all have different books. Some of us are international. Some of us are using offshores. So, so it's going to depend on your book. Let's all come back tomorrow and talk and figure out what happened. Mm-hmm. Who do you like in the NBA? Okay, Jim Bob. So you did go through. Let's go. I love you, soccer guys.
I'm taking whatever that is. No. That's soccer.
Ioannidis against Olympiakos. Yes, I'm all over it.
Yes, there you go. Perfect. NBA, 2 big dogs. I'm taking Washington and Oklahoma City today. It's only 3 games on today's slate. So kind of a lighter day because NBA is having a really good time with their scheduling. Doing 3 games, then 11, then 3, then 12, then 4. So they're making it fun. But only 3 games today. I'm on Washington and Oklahoma City. I'll grab Oklahoma City as a home dog. Pretty much almost every single time. They're a scrappy team. They're a young team. SGA has been fantastic this year. So I'll take the Thunder as home dogs. And then Washington has won 5 straight games, 4 of them by double digits. And you get Milwaukee, who's lost 5 out of their last 6. I'll take the hot hand with the Wizards in that one.
I kind of remember this. Football games have to finish in 55 minutes. Wisconsin University did that a few years ago. Someone pulled the switch at Boyd Stadium.
Yes. Alan, there was the Syracuse Wagner game that was like 49-0 at halftime. And both teams are like, hey, let's just do 10-minute quarters to end the game. And it ended up only going 50 minutes instead of 60, and they refunded everything.
So he died on the field. They brought him back. Didn't that happen with Chris Sims? Has a big story about that too, where like his rib punctured his lung and like he was literally dying on the field. And then I want to say he got back up and played and finished the game. But I kind of
That
remember
sounds
like
crazy.
from the Levitard show, hearing Chris Sims tell that story about himself. What's up, Silky One?
By the way, one more thing with last night. It was just a common play. Higgins was trying to get a couple extra yards, hit into him. Now, it could be the simplest of plays, but with the way that the heartbeat goes, he got hit at the exact wrong time, and that's kind of put it out of sync, and that can definitely happen. It's the same deal if I remember hearing either minor league baseball or high school baseball, something like that. A kid got hit in the chest and collapsed while playing baseball a couple of years ago. It's just if something hits you in your chest area close enough to your heart at the exact wrong time, it could throw off your heartbeat, and that just makes everything. Terry, they play the game. Yeah, the thing is, with the way that the NFL is right now, if this was week 3, maybe they play it again. It's week 17. We got 1 week left. I don't think they can.
Yeah, they're too close to it. And plus, they've clinched the playoffs, right? I mean, the Bills are going to the playoffs.
This was a big game to see who would get the bye.
So it was the bye is what they were playing over. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Terry, Blues over 1.5. There you are. Wow. Well, that is over 1.5 first period. Well, I mean, we're all going to find out. We're all
obviously this is just my prediction of what's going to happen. So it could all be totally wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times before, and I'll be wrong plenty of times again.
Yeah, that's just it. We can only speculate at this point, really, because there's a lot on the line right now. And like you said, if this was week 2 or week 3, they'll reschedule this game for some spot where someone's on a bye. They'll take a bye away or something.
But there's only a week left, and they're not pushing back all the playoffs. And I don't want to seem insensitive, but if this happened between like the Colts and the Texans, it wouldn't have mattered because there's no playoff implications. They need this game because it was the Bengals and the Bills, and these are 2 of the top teams in the AFC. It just throws everything in a wrench because not only did it put that game in there, you go and look at next week coming up, you get Kansas City, who is fighting for the 1 seed. They look at this and go, well, now we just need to win and we get the 1 seed. We're good to go. You get and who knows if Buffalo plays next week. That could be another thing. What does Buffalo play against New England next week, or do they forfeit that game too? Because if they're already forfeiting one game, forfeiting another game is not going to make a big difference. And then all of a sudden, New England gets in. Miami game doesn't matter. Pittsburgh game doesn't matter. And then all of a sudden, it's a cycle of what's going on. So
it's snowballing. Yeah.
Yeah.
D-Talk makes a great point. I love how everyone in the world takes waking up in the morning for granted. It really showed last night. People only appreciate life when something bad happens. Sorry for keeping it real. But, it is important to wake up every day and, live that day to your best and be grateful that you get to wake up and breathe that day because not everyone gets to do that. It's kind of a big deal. You could do 3-team parlays and hedge your third game. That happens after. That's a good thing too. That's how I roll. Like if I'm going to parlay a 3-teamer and the first 2 cash, I'm going to hedge the other side of it and lock in some cat. But again, I don't have luck with parlays and round robins. I was not meant to do those. I was meant to be the person that talks sense into the people that do those. That was my purpose in life here. But now I'm going over to the dark side. Yeah, let's go TCU. Let's go.
I have a bad feeling that TCU loses by a lot.
Hola, Pedro. Well, everyone said that about Michigan, too, I feel like.
Correct. But what's going to happen is the line opened up at 13. It's going to end up going up to 14.5. Everybody's going to still pile up on Tennessee, on TCU. And then Georgia's going to win by 30.
So there you have it.
That's my prediction. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. I want to see TCU win.
What are you wussing out about? What are they calling you a wuss?
Oh, don't call him a wuss. About the shots per field goal.
Oh, do not know. As your work mother, if I'm Lenny's work wife, then I'm your work mother. And as your work mother, I say no. None of this. None of this is a good idea.
No.
Or do shots of like rum chata,
Or for every touchdown instead of every field goal, touchdown, and turnover.
There you go.
But
There
to
you go.
be
You
fair,
guys
last
really
year's game
upped
was
it.
boring until the
I was
second
in a
half.
group chat I remember trying to watch you guys for a moment, and I was like, wow, this is rough.
And
This
it
is
was
rough to watch. Yeah. College teaser, Sparty minus the points, Sparty under, and Cuse for Tateness. Shots of seaweed. There you go. Maybe boba tea, something like that. Danny Daniels, New Mexico minus 4.5. You're right here. All right. All right, Tim. Well, thank you so much for coming in and breaking it down for us. Is there anything else to report while you're here? Oh, you're freaking balling out show. Tell everyone about that. Tell everyone what's going on. And he's going to be on NBA Total Chaos tonight also. Terry, yep. I think I texted you to ask if you were free for it because Terry Edelman beat Dre Richardson. So he is the champ right now. Yes, he's the champ.
Okay.
They agreed on 2 out of the 3, and the third one Terry won. So that's how that went down. Impressive. So Terry Edelman is our champ. Do you want to face Let's Go Wild Sports Picks in the Total Chaos ring today?
Yeah, I'm down. But yeah, we balling out with Tim Earle. It's on the Picks and Parlays YouTube channel at 7 a.m. whenever there's at least 5 NBA games, because there's no real point in doing it when there's 3 or 4, because we want to have it for a decent sized slate. So we'll do that every day that there's at least 5 games. And we get that rolling. It's been pretty solid so far, and ready to keep on rolling with it. It's been fun.
Well, I'm excited for you. This has actually happened before.
It has.
Well, in hockey, they were saying that it has.
Oh, okay.
He thinks they'll meet again 3 versus 2 in the semifinals for the AFC Championship.
They could.
What does that mean? 3 versus 2.
3 seed versus 2 seed.
Oh, okay. There we go. Sorry. I needed help. It was a football thing. I don't know. This is going to sound insensitive, but the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar business that will go on. Players have died during the season, and teams go on and won't miss any games. I felt insensitive because I was like, well, why didn't they? I didn't get why they didn't just finish the game. And then Donna Cusick was like, this guy died. No one cares about football right now. And I'm like, but everyone was there. Like we were all there. And then he went away. And then like now you finish the game. But I just didn't get it. Like I'm not grasping.
It's just a huge mentality difference to see somebody drop dead on the field.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
See
like
somebody go off with a head injury on a stretcher with everything and then thumbs up.
Right.
They didn't get that last night. And they didn't even know whether or not he was alive. So. Yeah.
No, Donna Cusick broke it down. She's like, no one cares about football right now. This was really intense.
No, at that point, it's a human being. It's not. No, you cancel the game.
It's not sports.
By the way, quick shout out to Hamlin's. He has a foundation thing. He does like a toy drive or whatever. His goal was $2,500. The guy that almost died last night. And since last night, I think they've raised about $4.4 million for his foundation.
Oh, wow. So that's something you could do if you're heartbroken or just feeling happy to be alive today.
I'll pull up the link for it.
Yeah, show me. Bring it up for me.
But yeah, that was something I saw last night. That was pretty cool. It took a tragic event, but they did a lot for that one. So I'll go pull that up. It's somewhere in one of these Twitter chats.
I never wrote that down yesterday, Breaking Vegas. I had one T. Higgins. I wonder if this is because I cut him from my fantasy team, T. Higgins. He just wasn't feeling. No, I know it wasn't his self. Sorry, I don't want to make jokes. It's like my nervous. It's my nervous tick that like I'm gonna make a joke because I'm not good at intense things like this for the most part.
I just put it in the chat.
Okay, perfect.
For his
you
thing.
can pull it up on the screen if you want to share it.
Yeah,
so everyone can see.
So let's pull this up.
AJ's likes balling out. That's awesome. I would love to beat him in chaos. That's what Terry.
This is his foundation thing. They were featuring it a lot last night, and he's raised $4.3 million.
Sorry, 1 second. Pedro Pimentel, you're still in. Everybody pushed yesterday with the Bengals pick, so I still have you on the board, Pedro. I need a pick from you. Okay, go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the Hamlin's foundation or his community toy drive thing, and goal of $2,500, and he raised $4.3 million.
Wow,
so
that's
If anybody's, I put it in the chat. If anybody's interested in that, I just thought it was cool that, I mean, it took something awful to happen, but they support them.
At least something good is coming out of it.
Correct.
So yeah, y'all. No reason we can't all do. I can donate to this too. If you do donate to that, put it onto the Woody page. All right, do a screenshot and put it onto the Woody page, and get your shout outs. Demo is going to go St. John plus 2.5. Plus 2.5. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Tim. Guys, over at the site, Tim Earle and his brother Nick, it's right here. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Bam.
Yeah.
Share
We
screen.
had an okay day yesterday.
Yeah, you did. You really did. Oh, sugar nuts. There we go. Share screen. Boom, boom, boom. It was already ready to go. And then I just made it not ready. So this is what they're up to yesterday on the site. They were 12-3, up $900 just yesterday. Okay. Last 7 days, 2,207. They're 74-53. Look at old Terry Edelman there, number 5 over the last week. Nothing yesterday, though, Terry Bear. What's going on? Over the last 30 days, Terry is number 2. But over the last year, 360. No, this is the beginning of the year.
That's 2023. Although that would be fantastic. That's 2023.
I wasn't ready for the switch. But you guys are number 1 to start off the year. So that's not bad at all. Look at that. We got 3 of the Morningwood guests in the top 5 handicappers. So head over to picksandparlays.net. Use that promo code NFL. We need to change this freaking promo code. I'm tired of saying it. Anyway, use the promo code NFL and save 20% off whatever you're snagging from Earle Sports Bets over at picksandparlays.net. All right, people, they're hot. Let's make some money with them. It's what we do here. All right. Okay, Tim, thank you so much. I'll see you tonight for Total Chaos. I'll send the games right after this show. And good luck with the Ball and Out show. I'm excited to see my first episode and steal your picks.
There you go. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye, guys. All right. So that's what's up with him. I'm going to go to my NBA rundown in just a second here. 2-3 yesterday. We'll see. It was insensitive when Owen Hart dropped from 50 feet in the air from a harness, broke his neck on the turnbuckle, then pay-per-view, and the matches continued. I'm working here. What? I need them out so I could do things. What's up?
I have breaking news on the NFL that everybody's so worried about. The guy fucking died.
Breaking news.
Yeah, so breaking news, the NFL just updated this on Twitter. NFL update for this game is I'm just going to read their statement. The NFL continues to be in irregular contact with the medical team caring for Damar Hamlin and also the Bills and Bengals organization with the NFL Players Association. Remember, the NFL is union. It's a union. Just keep this in mind when they say this. After speaking with both teams, the NFL Players Association leadership, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell informed the clubs today that the Bengals game will not resume this week. It will not resume this week. The NFL has made no decision regarding the possible resumption of the game for a later date. They have made no decision. The league has not made any changes to Week 18 schedule yet. They are continually, they're trying to figure out when they're going to replay this game. Is basically what they're saying, but the game it will not resume this week. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. You can go back to your NBA breakdown.
No, thank you for the update. Thank you for the breaking news.
Just for the record, he's like the 3rd, maybe the 5th player that this has happened to. I'm not trying to downplay this, and I know I sound real insensitive. Chris Pronger was on the ice a week later. This happened to him, and it's happened to Ryan Clark in the NFL. He spoke very emotionally about that on ESPN last night. He's a big ESPN guy. So, I mean, I have a lot of high hopes that this guy will recover and come back and play in the NFL. He's not paralyzed. Here's how I should explain this to my child, my 10-year-old. Mm-hmm. He got the wind knocked out of him in the most severe case you could possibly happen. The dude just got his heart. He got up and his body kept going, but his heart stopped. He had a massive heart attack, basically.
Yeah, that's how I read it as well. Yeah. Hoy vey. All right. Well, thank you for your breaking news and analysis. No, I appreciate it greatly. I need my football people to come in and break it down for me sometimes. And Lenny's my football guru. We all know that. Okay, Cole, I got you I don't even know what's going on with we got to figure something out for the last Woody from the Friday to the Monday. Something's happening there and it's pissing me off because then I'm like looking over the world. Some of you guys got it. Some of you freaking get it. Some of you don't. And then you're texting me like, well, I didn't put a pick in on Monday. Well, I don't know why you didn't, because you know that every single day you have to pick. Monday's a weekday. I have a show on Mondays. If you're in last week's last Woody, you don't get to skip Monday and then tell me I forgot to make a pick. Can I pick again today? No, you freaking can't. That's not how it works. Okay, so let's do the NBA rundown because there's out of the 5 people that were in from last week, only 2 of them picked yesterday. So where does that leave us? You know, but anyway, I'm going to get off my shit right now. Okay. Y'all, I'm about to be cranky in the future because I'm not drinking. So just wait till that kicks in after 3 freaking days and see how nice I am. Okay, so NBA rundown. There's only 3 games. To me, it looks like the Wizards. And it looks like the Wizards. That's the one for me here. I'll put mine. I need to be pink. I'm going to be the pink one. Joan, I still don't know what Joan's doing with hers. Okay, so Allie, Wiz, and it's going to be plus 7.5, which goes along with what Tim Earle says right there. So there we go. In the basketball, it looks like it's Ohio over Buffalo. Notre Dame stays the same. Looks like Miami, Ohio plus 2 over Central Michigan, probably because Central Michigan just came off. Remember, they just beat regular Michigan or whatever. We talked about that, how it was too close. So Miami, Ohio plus 2. But again, this is just my line movement thing that I do, so don't yell at me. It looks like it's actually Nebraska. There's 74% of the money is on Michigan State -7, but it went from a -8 to a -7. So that says Nebraska plus 7 for me. Is what I'm going to do there. Mississippi State. 52% of the money is on Tennessee, and 11 goes to a 9.5. I'm going to go Mississippi State plus 9.5. I'm just going to do a couple more of these because I feel like when there get to be too many on the board, everything goes wrong. It looks like Ball State over Toledo. That's a little tough one. It does look like LSU plus 10.5. That's a lot of points, even though you're playing at Kentucky. Ah, sugar ball sacks. Okay. There we go. Looks like SJSU would be the play. That's what they're saying up here. I'm going to do it with points. SJSU. And it's going to be plus 10. Beep, boop, bop, bop. Air Force plus 7.5. Oh, that's hard. I don't like going against Utah State. But I was right last week that 17 was too many for SDSU. I think it was like right on the number though, like right there. Looks like it's Pitt, Minnesota over Wisconsin. I keep feeling like my shirt's coming unbuttoned. Min plus 12. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for that board. Ooh, K-State against Texas plus 8.5. Texas Tech plus 1. Damn it. K-State, Texas Tech. State is 8.5 and Tech is plus 1. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys in so you can see the board. Let me check back in on you. If there's anything else you guys want me to look at that I didn't just look at, then let me know. Maybe the Bills will win the Super Bowl. That's what me and Lenny thought last night. No pick, no win. Yeah, you don't pick, you don't win. That's how this works. Yeah, Lenny and I thought this is a great, not a great way, but, you know, like a good angle to use as far as the Bills taking down the Super Bowl this year. Brother D-Top, Korma, do I and whoever else picked not put pick in for old Woody? No, you all put your picks in every day. You put your picks in every day. If you don't put a pick in, you don't win. There's no pick. And there's nothing to grade. Then you're out. I've got you in. I've got Cole's pick. And I need your pick. Sorry to scream at you, Korma, but this is so freaking, like, how long have we all been watching this show? It's not you, really. You just were the straw. It's not you. You're on Fresno plus 4.5 for some late night money for that late action with the Bulldogs. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys in. I mean, Korma, if you don't want to put in a pick today, don't. But Cole already did. And Cole, just let me know now so I don't have to, freaking grade Cole's later because he'll just already win. Okay. Sorry. Clearly, I need a beer already. Day 1. Here we go. Or day 2. No drinking. Here we go. Okay. So I do this every show for anyone who's new. Come on in and take a screenshot. Boom. Ta-da. In 3, 2, 1. That just kind of fell over. All 3 of the people who did not pick are Parlays, by the way. Kim McGee, Dominique Thomas, and Angie Edwards. All 3 of you are Parlays in my personal group chat that you could have personally texted me what your play was. But you're all 3 out now unless you can tell me where the frick those picks are. So there's that. Creighton, well, let me get on my surprise face. That made my whole board fall. That pissed my board right off. There's my deal. Go on. Okay. What are we 5? I know. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's really common sense. It's really common sense. Like, you're going to pick every day just in case the rules change. That's not a bad gig either. Hi, Jared Nichols. It's good to see you again. Jared, Parlays, get your shit together. I love my Parlays, though. I love the Parlays, don't get me wrong, but it's disheartening when all 3 out of 5 who don't make picks are like my people. And one of them just beat me in the Super Bowl of my fantasy football, for that matter. Is the one labeled Allie going to be a teaser parlay? No. My picks do work better when you do tease them. This is my system that I use where I'm just going to go down the card and tell you where the money is on the wrong side of what the lines are doing. But my picks do work better when you tease them, but I would do like groups of 3 or 4. Do it how you like. Okay, Pedro, good. You're in. I'm glad. I wasn't sure if you heard me or not. I was like, dang, I got to get a hold of him on some Facebook and let him know what's good. Bucks -8. Got you. All right. Bam. Hi, Wilson Alejo. Happy New Year to you. Raw. I know you almost got it last night. I was like, what was it? The Spurs? We had +12 there and they lost by like 30. I was like, holy shnik nuts. Was I off? So today I've got Power Hour, I think, right? We're doing Power Hour today. Today I've got the Power Hour and then Total Chaos with Tim Earle and Terry Edelman. And what was I going to say? Something else. God dang it. Something. See, this not drinking thing's not going to work out for me. I can't think of it. Well, stay tuned. Ring the bell for notifications. Maybe I'm going to grade the HC. And so we'll get our first round of who's who and what's what in the HC after 2 days. Okay. Again, if you guys haven't already joined the Handicapper, feel free to do so. You're going to start 0-4, but I'm sure a lot of people in there are already 0-4. So all you need is a good 2-0 day and you're back. Free picks, Power Hour, Total Chaos. Thank you. This is why I have a producer. See? Right here. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to take pictures of this board and put it onto our Morningwood Facebook page. If you guys aren't already part of that Morningwood Facebook page, then go over there and be part of it. There's tons of free picks. It's a great community for everyone to jump into. We have a lot of fun. A lot of our picks and parlays experts are already on that site. Tim Earle, Nick Earle, Terry Edelman, Dre Richardson, Detroit Lenny, me. We're all over there. We're all throwing our picks in, and a lot of our really sharp Woodies, the Detox and Sean Austins and Ricketts and all of you guys who are always playing in our contest. You can follow all their picks too. All right. It's just like that. All right, guys. Love you. Thank you so much for joining. And Heck, I've never even heard of that person in my life, so I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah. Good luck to everyone today. Thank you. I'll be on again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Hit that like on your way out, and good luck to everyone unless you're against Lenny, because he'll come for you.